Fresh off a number of shootings in New Haven, a battle underway tonight between the city and the police department over overtime.
The police union says the recent violence streak proves just how badly those officers are needed on the streets right now. News 8's Aaron Logan live in our New Haven newsroom with a look at both sides of that story. Aaron?
Darren, Sonia, if you ask the union president, he'll tell you there are not enough police on the streets. But if you ask the mayor, he'll say there are many police officers out there doing community policing. But last week alone, $142,000 in overtime costs. He says there's got to be a better solution.
How do you tell, a family member that, we have bad news for you, your child was hurt because we had lack of manpower?
For quite a while, this has been a big concern for New Haven Police Union President Louis Cavalier. But after 3 shootings and a homicide this weekend, he'll say it again, more police presence is needed and overtime hours should not be cut. Last week, $142,000, and Mayor DeStefano wants it down to about $95,000 a week. DeStefano says these shootings do not highlight a need to keep spending on police overtime. There were 2 officers at the Cheetah Club homicide and 3 officers on the block at the Ivy Street shooting, yet the suspects still opened fire.
What it does say is the behavior is incredibly brazen by some of these individuals.
So what do we do to control that then?
What we say is we continue to hire police officers. We have very effective targeted policing that has shown homicides. 2 years ago, at the end of July, there were 22.
How many are there now?
10, plus 1 in August.
And he wants to look at charts and graphs and books on budget. I'm talking to frontline officers who are telling us that it's very dangerous out there.
Mayor DeStefano says as of Tuesday afternoon, the department has 365 officers. Once 26 officers are sworn in tonight, 391. Is 391 considered low then? I mean, is that one of the lower numbers since you've been here?
391 is not one of the lower numbers since I've been here. What I would say is when we made the decision to go to foot patrols in every neighborhood, that requires us to carry more people.
DeStefano says the highest number in the last 20 years is about 450. He says another class of 45 will also start in the police academy in February. Cavalier says that's still not enough.
A very dangerous city, New Haven. I mean, this is no joke.
Now, Cavalier is hoping that the mayor will reconsider these overtime cuts. He also points out that these new officers who are sworn in tonight technically aren't on the streets for another few months. Coming up at 6, we'll hear your reaction to this story. Live in the New Haven newsroom, Aaron Logan, back to you in the studio.